Good day everyone. Our lesson for today is all about solving linear inequalities in one variable with graphing. Specifically the definition, the properties, and the sample problems. But before that, don't forget to subscribe and share this video to your classmates and friends and hit the notification bell for more updates. Also, you can find different subjects in this YouTube channel. Just select the playlist section, and finally, please don't skip the ads in this video. Thanks! And now let's proceed to our main topic for today, which is all about solving linear inequalities in one variable with graphing. So, what is an inequality? It is a range of values rather than one set number, an algebra relation showing that a quantity is greater than or less than another quantity. So, usually, in the linear inequality or inequality, gumagamit tayo ng less than or equal, greater than or equal, less than, at saka yung greater than. Yun yung mga symbols na ginagamit natin pagdating sa inequality, na halos pareho lang naman sila ng equation, ang pinagkaiba lang yung symbol na ginagamit. So, speed of the limit, halimbawa ito, x, pag binasa yan, x is greater than or equal to 55 but less than or equal to 75. Or 55 is less than or equal to x but and less than or equal to 75. So, ganun siya. So, in short, parang sinasabi dyan na yung x ay nasa pagitan ng 55 hanggang 75. Then, symbols. Ito yung mga symbols na ginagamit natin sa inequality. We have less than, greater than, less than or equal, and then greater than or equal to. Solutions. You can give a range of answers in a solution, inequality using this graph. So, we will use a line graph. Halimbawa, that circle, nakatapat siya sa 2 and then going there. So, yung secret dyan, para malaman mo, is tignan mo yung arrow. Saan papunta yung arrow? Pag ganun siya, di ba? Anong symbol yan? That's less than. So, yung 2, less than. So, let's say, x to. So, x is less than 2. Parang ganun siya. All real numbers less than 2. So, x is less than 2. Another example is this one. So, saan siya papunta, right? So, titignan natin yung kanyang arrow dito. So, that's greater than. So, let's say this is x. So, therefore, x is greater than negative 2. Or all real numbers greater than negative 2. Okay? So, another, this one. So, we have this number line. That one. So, nakikita niyo meron siyang parang, ang tawag dyan, shaded part. So, ano pinagkaiba niyan? So, all real numbers less than or equal. So, pag may shaded siya, meron siyang symbol na katulad nito. X is greater than, less than or equal to 1. Less than kasi going here. Okay, or equal to 1. So, pwede din siyang equal kay 1. Another is this one. So, gawa tayo ng dot ulit. So, that means all real numbers greater than or equal to negative 3. Ganyan yan. Okay, x less than, greater than or equal to negative 3. Now, did you notice some of the dots were solid and some were open? Diba? Like this one, x is less than 2, open yon. While the other is x less than or equal to 1, shaded siya. So, why do you think so? If the symbol is like that, greater than or equal, greater than or less than, the dot is open because it cannot be equal. If the symbol is greater than or equal or less than or equal, the dot is solid because it can be the point 2. Pwede nyo din siyang equal doon sa mga number na yon na nakatutok. Halimbawa ito, pwedeng equal din siya kay 1. Okay? Or pwedeng mas mataas siya. Ay, mas mababa siya kay 1. Kasi less than. So, mas mababa. Okay? Now, write and graph a linear inequality. So, example, Sue ran a 2-kilometer race in 8 minutes. Write an inequality to describe the average speeds of runner who were faster than Sue. Graph the inequality. So let's say, ito yun, faster average speed, faster than Sue. Sabi, pag sabing faster than Sue, pwedeng, this is less than, right? Ay, greater than. And then, distance over Sue time. The distance is 2 over Sue time is 8 minutes. So, in a number, what they call this? In a symbol, we have s greater than or 2 over 2 over 8. Or this is equal to 1/4. And then to graph this, ganyan siya. So, Sue is greater than 1/4. So, papunta siya doon. So, we will find 1/4. Ayan ba? Actually, dito dapat yan. Kasi 1/4 siya eh. So, let's say dito siya. Ayan. This one kasi hindi siya 1/4. Maybe 1 and 1/4. Pero dito dapat siya. 1/4 kasi siya eh. Okay? Okay. Solving an inequality. Solving a linear inequality is in one variable is much like solving a linear inequality in one variable. So, parang pareho lang sila. Isolate the variable on one side using inverse operation. So, example, solve using addition. This one. What is the opposite of negative 3? So, that's positive 3. So, we will add positive 3 for both sides. Okay, so magiging ganyan. Then, we will cancel this because this one is equal to 0. 5 plus 3 is 8. So, then, we will just copy the symbol less than. So, ganun lang siya. Then, just bring down x. Another, subtract the same number from each side. So, x plus 6, greater than or equal to 10. So, get the opposite sign of positive 6 that is negative 6. So, both sides negative 6. Cancel this one because this is equal to 0. 10 minus 6 is 4. So, therefore, x is greater than or equal to 4. Using subtraction, so this one, x plus 5 greater than or equal to 3. Grab the solution. So, pag ginawa mo yan, then we will have the negative 5 and negative 5. That's 0. And then 3 minus 5 is negative 2. So, x is equal to negative 2. Kung i-grab mo siya, x is negative 2. Ang symbol niya is greater than. So, dito. And then, or equal. So, kailangan natin siyang i-highlight. Kunyari, yan, naka-shade siya. Then, going dito sa right side. Kasi greater than. Another, this one. Okay. So, pwedeng tignan natin yung positive 4 to. Gawin natin siyang positive 4. Positive 4. So, negative 2 plus 4 is positive 2. Therefore, n or 2 is greater than n. Or simply, n is less than 2. Ganun siya basahin. Hindi pwedeng ano yan, no? Hindi siya pwedeng mauna yung number. Kailangan yung letter. So, n is less than. Pag binaliktad mo siya, parang ganito siya, itsura. Pag tinignan mo siya sa salamin. So, n is less than 2. Okay? So, ito siya. Less than, sabi niya. So, going here. Gawa tayo ng line. Wala siyang shade kasi wala siyang equal. Equal sign sa baba. Meron siyang ganon para may solid part. Okay, the trop. When you multiply or divide each side of the inequality by a negative number, kapag may negative number, you need to reverse the inequality symbol. Kung greater than siya, magiging less than. To maintain the true statement. Solving using multiplication. Multiply each side by the same positive number. Ayan. So, multiply both side by 2. Kasi 2 yan, di ba? So, get the reciprocal of 1/2. That's 2. Diba? Kasi yung 2 magiging denominator, numerator, yung 1 magiging denominator. That's 2 over 1. And 2 divide 1 is 2. Kaya may 2 dyan. I hope you know what I am talking about. So, tapos, ang gagawin, 2 times 1 is 2, divide 2 is 1, and then 3 times 2 is 6. Therefore, x is greater than 6. And then, another, divide each side by the same positive number. So, we have 3x less than or equal to 9. So, that's divided by 3. X is less than or equal to 3. Okay, solving by multiplication of a negative number. Okay, so pag ganon, multiply each side by the negative number and reverse the inequality symbol. So negative x less than 4. So multiply mo siya by negative 1, the multiplication property of equality. So pag minultiply mo na negative 1 yan, ayan, mag-iiba yung ating symbol. From less than magiging greater than. So negative 1 times negative x is positive x, and negative 1 times 4 is negative 4. So x is greater than negative 4. So that's the inequality. Kasi nga, basta minultiply mo siya ng negative number. See the switch? Sabi. Solving by dividing a negative. Like, divide each side by the negative, same negative number, and reverse its inequality symbol. Like this one. So kapag nag-divide ka ng negative, both sides, kakancel mo yan, x is less than or equal to 6, magiging x is greater than or equal to 3. 6 divided 2 is 3. Okay, something is wrong. It should be negative 3. No? Kasi 6 divided negative 2 is negative 3. Ayan. Example. This is an example of linear inequality. 2x plus 3 greater than 4. Okay. So, ang gagawin, as an equation, gawin natin siyang equal. Sample lang to. So, i-minus negative 3 natin both side. Kasi kunin natin yung reciprocal. Yung opposite sign ng positive. So, negative 3, negative 3. Cancel. 4 minus 3 is 1. Then, matitira 2x. Divide by 2 both sides. Matitira is x equals 1 half. Kung inequality siya, ganito siya. Ganon din naman, katulad siya ng ginawa natin, equals to 1 half. Pero bakit hindi siya nag-iba nung nag-divide? Kasi hindi negative yung sign natin. Okay, again, pag negative lang, doon ka lang mag-iiba ng symbol ng inequality. So notice that x value is the same. Now graph your solution. So we have 1 half. Let's say this is 1 half going to the right. Kasi, greater than papunta dito. Bakit open? Kasi wala siyang equal sign. Practice, solve and graph. This one, meron siyang greater than or equal. So alam mo na solid yung gagawin mo. So, ang mangyayari, magiging negative x greater than or equal to 6. Paano nangyari yon? Kasi nga, nag-add tayo ng negative 3. Or, pwedeng nilipat natin, naging negative 3. So, 9 minus 3 is 6. And then, yan, mag-iiba tayo ng inequality. Kasi, magdi-divide tayo ng negative 1 both side. Diba? Magne-negative 1 tayo dito. And then, negative 1 din dito. Then, makakancel na yung negative, magiging positive. And then 6 times divide negative 1 is negative 6. Or pwedeng mag-multiply tayo na negative 1 both sides. Kahit alin sa dalawa, divide or multiply. And then we will change the symbol from greater than to less than or equal to negative 6. Clear? And then since ganyan siya, it's may equal. So maglalagay tayo ng dot na may solid figure and then going to the left because of the symbol na pupunta doon. How about this one? So, lilipat mo yung negative 8, magiging positive 8. Negative 10 plus 8 is negative 2. So, x is less than negative 2. If we will graph this one, it's negative 2. It's open kasi it's less than lang, walang equal. Going to the left kasi less than. Okay, again, yung technique dyan, tignan mo yung arrow kung paano siya. Okay, yung arrow dito siya. So, papunta doon. Okay? This one. Multiply mo muna yung 2x and negative 4 times 2. Makukuha mo 2x at saka negative 8. And then, ililipat natin both Or multiply muna na negative. Okay. So, pinili ng problem natin yung negative x, yung opposite ng negative x, and then x. So, nakuha natin x3 less than or equal to x negative 8, positive, positive. So, opposite ulit, di ba? So, meron tayong 11 less than or equal to x. So, if we will graph, ganyan siya. It's less than. So, something is wrong with the graph. Dapat dito siya. Tama ba ako? Kasi sabi less than. Okay? Less than siya eh. So, since less than, papunta siya doon. So, mali ito. Okay? Yan. At least nako-correct natin. Pero tama na shaded siya kasi may equal sign siya. Okay, solving linear inequalities. Solving linear inequalities in one variable, multiply to clear fractions, then use distributive property, simplify each side of the equation, get all variables terms on one side and numbers on the other side of the equation, addition property of equality, and isolate variable like the multiplication property of equality. Actually, lahat ng ito, ginagawa na natin kanina pa. So, I'm just presenting to you the steps in solving the linear inequalities in one variable. Now let's have an example. Like this one, let's greater than or equal. Again, multiply mo muna yan. Distribute 5x and negative 5. And then after that, add both sides, or maybe unahin natin yung 3x, no? So, tignan natin. Yung 3x, kunin natin yung opposite sign, that's negative 3x, and then negative 3x din sa kabila. This is equal to 0 plus 9, greater than or equal to 5x minus 3x minus 5, and that is 2x, di ba? 5 minus 3 is 2. And then, kunin natin yung opposite na negative 5, that's positive 5. So, both sides, positive 5. So, 9 plus 5 is 14. And then plus 5, 0 na yan. So, 2x. Then divide by 2. So, 7 is greater than or equal to x. So, kung gigraph mo siya, wait lang. Sabi, okay. So, actually, tama naman yung graph pala natin. Wait lang. Parang there's something wrong. Dun sa una nating ginawa, balikan ko nga. Okay, I'm sorry. Tama itong ating equation dito. Kasi pag pala binaliktad natin yan, I forgot kanina, I'm sorry. Ganyan yung itsura niya. No. It's 11, right? Yan. So, ganyan pala. Sorry. So, kaya pala papunta siya doon. Sorry, minali ko siya kanina. It's correct. No? So, okay, balikan natin yung example natin. Medyo nalito ako, I'm sorry. So, dito, kaya ganito yung natin, yung answer natin kasi, yung x, kung unahin natin siya, that's equal to, yan, ganyan siya. Diba? Pag binaliktad mo. Kumbaga, pag tumingin ka sa salamin, ganun yung itsura niya. Ngayon, yung x, ito siya, greater than or equal 7. Ayan. Pwedeng pag ganyan din yung niya, yung symbol. Okay, pag ganyan. Or pwede rin yung naka-shade part. So, the solution for the graph is negative 8, 7, infinity. I mean, greater than or ay less than or equal. Bakit infinity? Negative infinity kasi lahat ng numbers dito puro negative. Tapos wala siyang katapusan. Kaya negative. This is negative 8, 7. Then, ito yung symbol natin na ginamit kanina. Okay? How about this one? 7 quantity x minus 2 plus x. This is greater than minus 4 quantity x5 minus x minus 12. So, pakita na natin lahat. ng solution muna natin. Okay. So, 7 times x is 7x. 7 times negative 2 is negative 14. Plus x. Negative 4 times 5 is negative 20. Negative 4 times negative x is positive 4x kasi pareho silang negative. And then, negative 12. Simplify muna natin. 7x plus x is 8x minus 14 greater than 4x. Then, negative 20 plus negative 12 is negative 32. And then, unahin natin yung 4x. Kunin natin yung opposite sign, that's negative 4x. So, negative 4x, negative 4x. So, this one will be cancelled. It's equal to 0. 8 minus 4 is 4x. Then, negative 14, negative 32. Get the reciprocal, the opposite sign for negative 14. That's positive 14. Okay, nakakasunod. So, cancel this one. Negative 32 plus 14 is negative 18. Then, divide both sides by 4. That's equal to negative 9 over 2, or x is greater than negative 9 over 2. So, pag ginrap mo siya, ganyan. So, pag ganun naman, ibig sabihin, open yung circle, going to the right. Ayan siya, no? So, that's negative 9 over 2. And then, yung kanyang equation ay yung graph solution niya is negative 9 over 2, then comma, infinity. Positive kasi going to the right. Okay, yung kanina, papunta dito kaya nauna yung infinity. Pag papunta doon, mauuna yung number bago yung infinity. Nakukuha? And then positive naman. Okay? So that's all about linear equation inequality in one variable with graphing, the definition, property, and sample problems. So that, thank you very much for your listening, and I hope you learned something from this video. Bye!